That is very romantic. You know what? I know why Pierce blocked me now, and because he's a fucking retarded prick. Now I know why he blocked me. Won't bring me on the show. It's because he's a fucking retarded prick. That's
I don't know. He
romantic.
blocked him.
Marrying someone after 19 days of, does this wait, hold on, does Candace Owens' marriage not sound like a fucking conspiracy? Hi. Boys gave me the fucking god damn, my team gave me the
Rain?
hardest
Yeah,
fucking
Rain.
to shoot. Coming back from being sick. Jesus Christ. 30 minutes. This is a 30-minute episode. For fuck's sake. That's romantic, Pierce Morgan. That's supposed to be romantic? No, Pierce isn't catching strays. Pierce has ignored me for the last 2 years. Refused to bring me on the show and blocked me. I'm going to call him out for this. What the fuck is romantic about proposing to somebody 19 days after meeting them? Never going on a date with them. That sounds borderline predatory. That explains a lot. That explains a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody, maybe me and my team, maybe we need to do a deep dive investigation into Crouton's own, because that sounds fucking, something's not clean. Something's not clean.
It is very tempting to engage in, let's just say, deep internet theories that quite honestly are rooted in lunacy.
Sigmund Freud was a lobotomist. They were trying to use
Can't believe he died for like no reason.
of the world.
And we see this with the Jew hatred, where people think that they're onto something, but in reality they're not.
The nation of Israel may have been established by some Frankists.
This particular affliction blames the Jews
That was
for
terrible.
everything.
Drugs, prostitution, sex pornography. We Jews love pornography.
You're going out of your way to try to create this big web of connections. It's the Jews, and it's the Jews, and it's the Jews.
Who is in control of the White House? And Nick Fuentes wrote the one response. Jews.
You want to talk about low IQ? Blame an entire group for all of your problems.
These 6 individuals that I am showing you were the most murderous of those individuals. The majority of them were Jews.
Anyone with a decent moral compass could reject the scapegoating of Jews.
Jewish people were the ones that were traitors. Jewish people were in control of the slave trade.
Fucking
Your obsession with this group of people is so unhealthy.
Where did the idea of a concentration camp come from? Who created the gulag systems? The majority of them were Jewish men.
You think synagogue is the synagogue of Satan.
This is the synagogue of Satan, powerful group of elites.
The Israeli government does not do everything right, but they're not to blame for all of the world's ills either.
It was just convenient for Israel that JFK got shot. It was convenient for Israel, by the way, the towers went down.
Really? I had a relative from 9/11. Serious? Like, he was literally in the... Well, I don't know if he was like my grandpa's friend, but I don't really know if that's something. It would be really dumb for Israel to do that. And we already know Osama bin Laden said he did it.
Become a better person. You'll be a happier and healthier, more joyful and productive person because of it.
damn, I miss Charlie Kirk. Honest to God. Damn, he wasn't perfect. I didn't agree on everything. But I miss him, man. Every time I watch him in clips, it makes me really sad. I really do miss Charlie. He was one of a kind, man. I don't know if I'll ever get anybody else from the Christian world like him, who loves us and was able to speak so fluently about us the way he did. You could really tell he really did love Jewish people. He really understood, by the way, his frustration with Jews, with the Jewish establishment, the media, and Jewish funders.
Shit, he might have been able to.
With our side, I'm Jewish. You know, they can fucking suck. They really can fucking suck, the whole Jewish conglomerate that thinks it's doing Israel advocacy and Jewish advocacy at the same time. It sucks. Ask any Jewish advocate. They fucking suck. They're a bunch of old pricks who don't understand what the fuck they need to do. They want to allocate budgets to the most rich.
No, I didn't realize I had to dribble there.
Advocates for Israel and Jewish people and accomplish basically
Technically a dribble, but not really. It's like dribble on top of my head. I didn't realize that I had.
Than to anything useful. So I don't know. It's
Yeah, we can win this.
man, I really every time I see Charlie,
Have like probably a 33% chance, something like. I'm making stuff up, but yeah, something like that.
clip from him again. You know, it's fucking heartbreaking. Okay, the last clip here is from This AI video has been going around.
Hi guys, so we have huge news for today's show. Our team discovered
Nice.
Israel is luring you in to think it's Islam. This makes no sense. Name, daycare, fraud, media's peen.
One guy just did all of that.
Look at this.
I mean, it's a 2v2, it's not that far-fetched, but it's still very good.
That does it for today's show. Tune in tomorrow for solid proof.
He
my
passed
friend.
both
That
defenders
Israel is
just
behind this scam.
by
I'm Candace
himself.
Owens. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Gosh, these people are so stupid. They'll believe anything. Hi guys, so we have
Thank you. whoever posted the video.
He's the only guy doing something.
It's enough thing about Candace enough throughout my week. Now I have fucking nightmares. Thank you so much to whoever made that atrocious clip. Now I have
Damn, I almost.
diabolical nightmares. I'm terrified for my own innocent young boy's soul. Thank you so much. Jesus Christ. Guys, that's all from Tall.
That was a bad shot,
Rest
but
in peace.
you know he got it. He passed it to himself. So
And
that's
Candace is a fucking piece of garbage. I'll see you guys next one. I love you a long time. Goodbye, cats.
Have you struggled with repping your Zionism style? Well, boy, do I have a solution for you.
Head to thetravelingflag.com and become a sweet Zionist prince or princess today. Or maybe even let the world know you're a white colonizer with matching hats. Tell the comment section you were thrown out of 109 countries by joining the 109 Club with a matching hat. They say it was promised to you 2,000 years ago. Double down, grab a shirt that was promised to you 3,000 years ago. With a matching hat. Ever dreamed of Zionizing like me? Do it with a matching hat, damn it. Show off your Iraqi pride.
Oh, damn, I
Someone's Baghdad.
that's
Show them
great.
you were made in Iraq with a matching hat. It's time to laugh in the face of those who attack us. Wear their hate with pride, and you become untouchable. TheTravelingClad.com. We got mugs, stickers, shirts, hoodies, and so much more. Go grab yourself something nice, Habibis and Habibtis. You deserve it. If you don't want to buy the merchandise, the best way to support me is by donating on Buy Me a Coffee, my PayPal, or becoming a member on my Patreon. Your support is very much needed and very much appreciated. Thank you.
As you know, I had an excellent phone call with the president that lasted for over 2 hours.
2 hour phone
Discussed
call.
a lot of points,
They dating?
and I do think we're getting a lot closer, maybe very close.
Well, that's crazy.
The president,
I probably couldn't have saved it anyway.
the
Like he demoed it.
President Emmanuel Macron of France, President
He also.
Alexander Stubb of the Republic of Finland,
Oh.
President Karol Nawrocki of the Republic of Poland.
To be honest, it isn't fair to my teammate. He's doing really good, but I gotta win this for him. But we could lose still.
The Italian Republic, Prime Minister Keir Starmer, the United
That's
Kingdom
crazy.
of Britain and Northern Ireland,
Okay, we're probably gonna lose this now. But it's 4-5. We can still win.
the Federal Republic of Germany, Secretary General Mark Rutte,
Yeah,
the
it's a retard.
Northern Atlantic
Yeah.
Treaty Organization NATO,
Y'all gotta bring him up on
President
screen.
Ursula
What the hell? How did he say?
She's the
the
unelected
European
bureaucrat.
Commission. We spoke to all of those great leaders. They're all great leaders. And we had a great talk with them after we were completed. We thought it was a
That was so annoying.
And our meeting was excellent. We covered, somebody would say 95%, I don't know what percent, but we have made a lot of progress on ending
Oh my gosh, why am I?
certainly
Yeah,
the
this is
worst
very
enemy
annoying.
since World War II,
I think it's his
probably the
fault.
biggest war since World War II.
That's a big one.
And I want to thank Steve Woodcock, who's here. I'd like to thank Jared, who's here someplace. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Steve. What a great job.
Good job, guys.
Jared Kushner, Steve Woodcock, and Marco Rubio is here. Thank you, Marco. And Pete Hegseth is here. Those two people are doing an unbelievable job. And the four people on this one are doing, I don't think anybody could do it. We'll see if it gets done, but it's very close, certainly. Nobody would even have a
That was
chance
crazy.
to where it is right now. Nobody
That
would
was so close
possible.
to save.
So I just want to say we've done very well. We've had discussions on just about every subject, and that includes with President Putin before. And we went into great detail, and we likewise went into great detail today. And it was an honor to have you at Mar-a-Lago and have lunch. I hope you enjoyed it.
Margot Law.
Well, I can tell you that you're big, strong people. in general over there. It looks like Central Casting. And
How did I miss?
speaking of general,
I don't know, I'm disappointed, but it wasn't even my fault. Like, look, what is this?
So,
Okay,
Mr. President,
I was jumping right after that.
and we'll speak over the next couple of weeks. We'll speak probably quite a bit, but we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Okay,
President.
let's see it.
For everything. Dear colleagues, first of all, I would like to thank
Yeah, that's all his fault. Let me get the boost.
for a great meeting at this amazing place in his home in Mar-a-Lago. And we had really great discussions on all the topics. We appreciate the progress that was made by American and Ukrainian teams in these recent weeks. Special thanks to Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, and thank you to for their engagement and full commitment, and also to our team, and first of all to Rustem Umeru and
I don't know, my teammates also bad. I know that was
we
my
discussed
fault,
all
but
the
like,
aspects of the
I don't know which
Australian
other you
which includes, and we have great achievements, 20-point peace plan, 90% agreed, and US-Ukraine security guarantees 100% agreed. US-Ukraine security guarantees almost agreed, military dimension 100% agreed.
Wow.
I don't care. I actually don't care if we lose. This, my teammate is terrible.
This is a key milestone in achieving lasting peace, and our teams will continue working on all aspects. We also had a joint productive call with European leaders, like President Trump said already, and a lot of leaders, including NATO and EU, and we agreed that our teams will meet in upcoming weeks to finalize all discussed matters, and we agreed with President Trump that he will host us and
Nice.
Washington European leaders and Ukrainian delegation, yes, in January, and Ukraine is ready for peace. And once again, I would like to thank President Trump for
Why?
welcome and substantial discussion. Thank you, Mr. President.
Great.
Any questions, Liz?
That was fast. Damn. That was real quick.
Well, I think we're, you know, you can say 95%, but
95% is a lot.
I just think we're doing very well.
Yeah. No suit.
Could be very tough.
Nice.
Those are two very
He does
tough
have
issues, very tough issues. But I think we're doing very well. We made a lot of progress today. We've been all active over the last month. This is not a one-day process deal. This,
He's got the My Chemical Romance script.
I think the president says 95, you know, could be close to 95%. Yeah, please.
Let's go get some Zelensky's back. I'm pro-Ukraine. I support Ukraine. Raise money for Ukraine. Have friends in Ukraine.
The word agreed is too strong. I would say not agreed, but we're getting closer to an agreement on that, and that's a big issue. Certainly, that's one of the big issues.
Get all the things they want.
I think we're closer than we were. Probably one. It's unresolved, but it's getting a lot closer. That's a very tough issue, but one that I think will get resolved. Yeah, please.
Was it? Yeah, good shit.
Well, what's the issue? You have to tell me. What did they say?
What the fuck is saying?
Well, that's what they've been asking for, and
Yeah.
you know, there's a dispute about that. So we didn't have to.
Not much power I can steer out of that.
It's, but I think it's moving in the right direction.
When?
If something doesn't happen,
Is it the audio?
if something doesn't happen. Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead and finish your question.
No.
Well, we'll see. Look, we'll see. But I don't want to
Quiet,
because
Iggy.
I think we're getting pretty close. Yes, please. Please.
We're gonna lose because of him. I could have easily scored it.
No, we spoke about 20 points plan.
She's talking about Donbass and the
Our
territories.
teams very close to results, and I agree.
That's what she
with
said.
that they, our teams work not one day and not one week, more than 1 month. Beginning in June, then 2 meetings in Miami, then we had Berlin, and
Dumbass.
No, that's somebody else.
This is very difficult.
That's in Minnesota.
You know our position, so it's. I mean, this we have to respect our law and our people. We respect the territory which we control, and of course, our attitude is very clear. That's why President Trump said this is a very tough question. And of course, we have with Russians different positions.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't see Russia ending the war without them giving out territories.
It's all his fault.
We can have a referendum.
I literally had a shot that was almost guaranteed to go in.
We can use referendum like for the plan, or we
Then
can
he just like stopped
It's
it
very
from going.
we can use. I mean, this possibility.
Volume?
of
Yeah.
parliament.
Oh wait, we might win.
I can, but like.
That's crazy.
Doesn't matter. I mean, this referendum, if the plan will be very difficult for our society, very difficult, of course, our society has to choose,
Crazy.
has to vote, because
They need to make that decision themselves.
1% is the land of our nation for a lot of generations.
She'll probably have to get their plan approved by Parliament or by referendum of the people. You would think that they want, I know they have all, it's 91% in favor of ending this war, so they want to end it like everybody. Russia wants it ended, everybody wants it ended, so and we want it ended. I want it ended.
That's
because
his
I don't wanna
fault.
see so many people die.
I think Ukraine's going to have to give up territory.
Massive numbers of people, the biggest by far since World War II. So we want to see it ended, absolutely.
You know, he has to lose there. It's completely his fault. I said I got it, and he still went first.
Something to add, otherwise this
He's a
is
terrible
in
team.
the process. Jared and Steve are working very hard to get something.
Now we need 2 wins instead of 1 because of that horrible
I don't know if
attendance.
there's any reason to.
In,
Could be.
in your mind, sir, what are the thorniest issues still unresolved after the?
Well, I think the land.
That sounded like Charlie
That
Kirk.
has been taken. Some of that land is maybe up for grabs, but it may be taken over the next period of a number of months. And you're better off making a deal now. Look, let me tell you, they fought very hard and continue to fight.
The fuck? That's what I heard him say. And
But
so,
Russia would like to see it end, and Ukraine would like to see it end. I think it's time to end. And a lot of very brave people, a lot of people are dead right now, unfortunately. Because I've said, and nobody's disputed it, that if the election weren't rigged and stolen, 2020 we would have had this war, would have never happened. And it didn't happen for 4 years. Never was even thought it to happen. And I spoke with President Putin, despite the Russia, which was a total hoax. He used to say, is it? No, it was a total hoax, as he knew, as I knew. But I spoke to him, and we talked about Ukraine. I've said it before, it was the apple of his eye. He didn't do anything about it until I was gone, and a lot of really bad statements were made by people, by a lot of people, I guess, but by a certain president that we had.
A certain.
who was-
Let me get this side.
Yes.
Anticipate going to Ukraine if you can get to an agreement? And
I'd have no problem with doing it, you know, I have no problem with it. We don't anticipate it. We'd like to get the deal done, and not necessarily have to go. I've offered to go and speak to their parliament, and, you know, that would help.
yeah, that was a very hard situation to deal with.
Yeah, no, I know it. So I'm not sure that would be really necessary. If it would help save 25,000 lives a month, whatever it may be, I would certainly be willing to do that.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad now.
Said the election was rigged?
No, behind you.
Which one? All of them?
Are you where are you from? Good, I have a feeling. Good. One what? Yeah, we discussed that at length today.
Sorry.
As you know, it's in pretty good shape. It can start up immediately, almost immediately. And it's one of the things I discussed with President Putin. And they were talking about the nuclear plants. Probably the biggest in the world, just about the biggest anywhere in the world. Can you believe that? And President Putin's actually working with Ukraine on getting it open. He's been very good at that sense. He wants to see that open.
The N-word.
He hasn't hit it with missiles.
Nuclear?
It's
Oh
a
my
big danger
god.
to do that for everybody.
Yeah, really bad.
But they're working together to try and get it. He can
Nuclear, the N-word.
in pretty good shape. And the people there have been there for
Damn,
years.
everyone here is terrible.
They have 5,000 people in there.
Including me.
Wow.
I learned that today. 5,000 people. It's the biggest plant of its kind in the world.
One
And
wrong
they're
move.
working together to get it open. They could maybe get it open.
You can't just boil water.
That's
That's a big
crazy.
step
how they
when he's
figured
not bombing that plant. It's a big step.
You in the readout from Moscow, they talked about the creation of some working groups.
Yes.
Can you tell us about what those working groups entail and
What is this? I couldn't move there.
after your meeting?
So the working group is going to be composed of Steve Woodcock, Jared Kushner, General Raisin King, Marco Rubio, and a few other people that we're going to be putting onto it. I think Pete Hicks should be in that working group.
Oh boy.
Jared has been fantastic at what he's doing. And they may have one or two people, and likewise, Ukraine's going to have some very good people that were at lunch today. They didn't go to lunch today a lot, more than they thought, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we now, as I said, that we work with Steve and Jared. We worked our Russian Umerov and also Deputy Minister Kislitz and also General NATO, and they will continue work in this group. And of course, if we will go for that,
It's Steve.
in January, as I said, about all these documents, 6 documents. And of course, we will continue work on this, so they know what to do. Yes.
And that working group, by the way, importantly, will also then be working with Russia. Okay? Because to work with ourselves doesn't really solve much of a problem. So they'll be working with Russia. Yeah.
Just want to get into that guy. How long do you think it'll take to get this last little bit, as you say, finished? What are we talking about?
So it went really well, you know, maybe
Unbelievable to see it.
it went poorly, or it went really poorly, it's not gonna happen. That would be a shame.
That's crazy. So it could happen or not.
Doesn't happen. But, you know, in a few weeks, we will.
I can't believe this guy used to be a comedian.
One way or the other, I think. But,
You know what's funny?
But it went really well. But it could also go poorly.
Which
Just
one?
like something with one item that you're not thinking about is a big item. Breaks it up.
Yeah.
It's been a very difficult negotiation.
That's crazy.
Details.
Crazy.
Well, I was almost.
Settled 8 wars. Some were going on for 35
What did
years.
he say?
And we got them settled in a couple of days. Some of them, one was going on for 37 years. They settled in one day.
Wow.
This is a very complex one.
What the
No, I think we got it.
The odds.
I don't want to say when.
Is that important pie market?
President, you in the past suggested bilateral meeting between both President Putin and Zelensky.
Right.
Something that is also on the docket.
I see that at the right time. I saw a very interesting President Putin today. I mean, he wants to see it happen. He wants to see it. He told me it was strong. I believe it. Don't forget, we went through the Russia hoax together. And he called me up. I said, can you believe the stuff that they're making up? And it turned out we were right. They made it all up. And despite that, we didn't get into wars, and we didn't get into problems. We weren't able to trade very much or any of that, which was a shame.
Calling each other, complaining
A lot
about
of
shit.
success could have been had by trading with Russia. They have great land, great minerals, and other things, and we have things that they want.
Oh yeah, they have great land, great mineral,
A terrible
very good.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't really do that.
Adam Schiff, and bad people, sick people. They made it up. It was all a made-up hoax. But it kept us really from dealing with Russia. Kept Russia dealing, you know, from dealing with us. So, but despite that, we got along. And
It's on down.
I know
Some
I love that one. That's one of my favorites, honestly.
Time, location, meeting place.
we're discussing a lot of things. No, I was on the phone with them for almost, I guess, 2.5 hours. They're just telling me now. It's a long time. We discussed a lot of things. We didn't talk about the weather. We were talking about what a beautiful day it is.
Can't believe that one in though.
Yes.
President Zelensky mentioned maybe a meeting with European leaders back in Washington. Would that be in the next few weeks?
Well, in Washington or someplace, yeah. These leaders that I just read, these are
I'm actually terrible. That guy's terrible. We're in a really terrible rating.
they're doing it for themselves also, meaning their country, because Ukraine's a very important country.
Really? Oh,
them.
this is Diamond 1. Barely even Diamond 1, and they're like this good.
Thousands and thousands of miles. We're protected by a thing called the Atlantic Ocean.
I've heard of that.
Lots of other places, to be honest. And
Yeah.
they're not, they're right there.
Just call that American
We're working together with them as we should be. But I'm doing it to save lives. We're not spending any money. Biden gave $350 billion away.
That's
the
it.
president was nice enough to give us a contract to take out rare earth and things. So we'll see how that all works out. We have a contract, but we appreciate it.
Very important.
Very good. But we'll see how that works out. But if you think about it, we're going to have.
We should rename Earth
I
America.
believe we're probably, Mr. President, closer than by far closer than ever before.
That's big.
We had some times when he was close and President Putin wasn't.
That's really
When
weird.
President Putin was close and he wasn't. You saw that in the White House.
Planet America.
I can't believe this guy couldn't say that shit.
In your conversation with
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then. I don't know what he was thinking though by going there.
He said stop the killing.
But I don't know, we're gonna lose again from.
Well, look, I mean, the message is so obvious. It's what a shame.
I don't know what.
That's
They died in a
Yeah.
country, a foreign country.
Bro, you want all the balls. I already have two.
They're very celebrated.
What do you mean?
But so sad.
What does that even? What is that supposed to mean?
Obviously, security is a major issue for the Ukrainians. Did you offer promises and assurances today?
Well, I did. We want to work with Europe, and Europe is going to take over a big part of it, as you can imagine. They're right there. But we're going to help Europe 100%. Like they help us. Yes, ma'am.
Why can't they help us?
when your
Who you
conversation
with?
with Andrea Shalal with Reuters.
Well, he's not doing too good
So in your
himself.
conversation with President Putin, did you discuss what responsibility Russia will have for any kind of reconstruction of Ukraine?
I'm gonna annoy him right now because he's.
They're going to be helping.
Bro, you want all the balls. Okay, now I'm gonna annoy you. I don't know, I hate these people. It's not even really trash talking what he said, but I'm gonna trash talk on him now because he was being really annoying. I'm not, you know what, I'm not trash talking either, I'm just saying.
At very low prices.
For sure, man.
So a lot of good things came out of that call today.
I don't know, I'll forfeit, I agree with him.
Steve, and it's Jared and Marco and everybody.
Oh man.
Did Putin agree to a ceasefire to allow a referendum to take
Not a ceasefire. And that's one of the points that we're working on right now. No, not a
It's
ceasefire.
embarrassing.
He feels that
Hey,
they
two
can
comedians.
fighting to stop and then if they have to start again, it's a possibility.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be in that position. I understand that. The president feels strongly about that or something. But I think we're finding ways that we can get around it. But I understand President Putin from that standpoint. You have to understand the other side. And, I'm on the side of peace, I'm on the side of stopping the war. So, but I think that's a problem that's going to get solved.
Would people who live outside of Ukraine who fled during the war be
Yeah.
allowed to participate in the referendum?
Well, of course they would be able to, because they're citizens, right?
If we speak about the people who are abroad, who are not on the territory of Ukraine, you mean that in Poland and Germany we have millions
Yeah,
of
there's a
people.
lot of people in
Yeah,
Poland.
they have the referendum in the same elections, in the
Yes.
same way how people come and vote, they have rights for this, and of course they have to come. That's why if we will come to referendum, yes, if we will come to such decision, people will need
Is anything new or more the same?
infrastructure for this, and it's not simple. And that's why we spoke about it. It can't be in one day, very quickly. It's difficult because we need infrastructure. When you have millions of people, you have to build it in Europe.
I'm not gonna say nice shot, but I'm like super mad right now because I'm losing back to back.
What happens in a
Like every match basically.
what are you prepared to do?
They keep fighting. And they keep dying. No good. But if things don't happen, they keep fighting. And they keep dying. and we don't want that to happen. He doesn't want it to happen. President Putin doesn't want it to happen either. Okay? Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate it. Great. Thank
Okay,
you.
that's the last. We might lose it, bro. Oh, damn.
I don't know. Was it a good lunch? There's no lunch. He walked in, he said, this place is gorgeous. I don't think he wants to go to the White House anymore. That's the problem. It is. The White House is a very special place. And so is this. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So he's treating a kid. I mean, Trump is probably 30 years older than the guy, right? I mean, so.
Need a boost. You don't need a boost to score on yourself. What do you mean need a boost?
So Trump has had another phone call with Putin. There's another discussion.
What do you mean? That's completely his fault. I don't even know how he played that bad.
Conversation about the land that's being disputed between Russia and Ukraine.
I'm like actually so
I think I've seen this episode before. I have. I think I've seen this one before, guys. Sorry to say. And there are concepts of discussions of potential possibility plans that might lead to a conversation about potentially ending the conflict, right? And so that's about it. I don't think that this really revealed anything. I don't think there was anything crazy that came out of it. It's just really more of the same. It's filler. This was a filler episode. It was a filler episode. You know, they didn't have enough budget to pay for the animation for the fight scene, so it's another thing with like the different characters. What? And then it's a flashback. Yeah, something else. Sorry, guys. DBZ cliffhanger? Yes, exactly. Don't you trust Trump? Do I trust Trump? No. Not really. I mean, like, some things.
I don't care that you need boost, bro.
It's back and forth, right? I mean,
I wanna end this match. I don't know. This match is terrible.
I think that he didn't understand how. This is my. I think that there's no universe that Ukraine doesn't give up land.
I don't care that I scored. I'm like so mad right now. There's no way that we would have won that anyway.
But I don't see a universe where this war ends and they don't give up land. I just don't. I don't see it happening, right? And fuck that. Why? Because Putin is in a situation that he is basically a de facto
Then I'm supposed to be platinum now.
dictator inside of Russia. Like, not literally, but in a lot of cases, basically he is. And because of that, he has to present himself as a powerful figure. He has to present himself as a powerful leader. And I think that politically, it will damage him so much if, like, theoretically, he ends this war, and there are billions of dollars, thousands of lives, and, years down the drain, all for nothing. I don't think he can walk away with nothing. I think that politically he can't do that. That's the problem. He can't afford to look back. And he will sacrifice billions of his own people, or not billions of his people, billions of his own dollars, millions of his own people. He will sacrifice them over and over and over to avoid, that happening. So that's what's going to happen. And really, like, he'll sacrifice everything. He will. And I think that really, it's a situation where, again, this is the reason why I don't want to have Iran with nuclear weapons, right? It's because I feel like Iran would be in the same situation. Like, if Russia didn't have nuclear weapons, I think that the negotiating power that we would have would be much different. But because they have such an advanced nuclear program, and they have weapons and military and everything, and the Russian military seems to be kind of shitty. I expected it to be better, if you want me to be honest. Maybe they're not using their good stuff, who knows, but what they've shown so far isn't really that impressive. But that being said, I don't really...
I don't know. That was bad play by me as well. I got it.
Everyone was saying Russia will take Kiev in 3 days. Yeah, I was one of those people. I was wrong. And I was totally wrong. My impression of them was totally different. But anyway, so I don't think that he can afford to leave Ukraine without taking something with him. And I think that he will continue to kill people of his own people and Ukrainians and other people who come to fight in the war, like North Koreans, right? he will kill them over and over and over. He will never stop doing that until they give up the land, right? Because I think that Russia is losing more than Ukraine is losing, but Russia can afford to lose more than Ukraine can afford to lose. So even if Ukraine is winning the war of, attrition, it doesn't matter if the other side has way more resources. So that's really it. I think that, I think that Ukraine is. I mean, you're defending your territory. You're going to have a home field advantage there in a way, right? It's Zerg versus Protoss. A tale as old as time, right? I see what your point is. I mean, kind of, yes, basically. They're going to Zerg.
That's crazy.
And it's Gondor versus Mordor. Okay, you can say that too, right? But anyway, and I think also the Russian people are victims of propaganda in a lot of cases. So it's hard for them to have like a fair shake on things. Political dissent in Russia is difficult to have. So, like the perception and the opinions of Russian citizens are, I think very managed by the state. So, it's just a lot of things that are wrong like that. What was it, by numbers, not by percentage? Yeah, exactly. They'll attack again. What to do then? Oh, I don't know. They already did. Didn't they attack
I'm
like
terrible,
the day before? So I think it's been going on for a while, but as I said, I've always been pro-Ukraine. I know people in Ukraine. There was one guy, oh my God, there was one guy that we know, and he's from Ukraine, and his house burned down in the California fires. Can you believe that? Bro, like, oh my God. Like, it sucks so fucking bad, it's insane. Yeah, Sag? Yeah, I know. Zepla? Yeah, I forgot all about Zepla. Yeah, she was in Ukraine too. I forgot all about that. That's mad. That's horrible, man. And, holy fuck. They had a military coup went nowhere. Dissent is impossible in the Russian public. It didn't go nowhere. Prigozhin, where the fuck a guy was that was part of the Wagner group, tried to take over Russia. His helicopter crashed. Wow, surprise. Yeah, well, hey, they tried, right? They tried to, they tried to take over, they tried to do something. It just didn't work, yeah. You thought, bro, you thought. It just didn't happen.
I know, without you having to say anything, I already know you are High One. I don't need you to... And I don't mean to be mean to you. I just... You're from South Lebanon. You're not normal people.
Wait, I am from South Lebanon.
But you're not... You're Majnoon.
I'm not saying for you, but...
and how many minutes until you start exploding?
No, I will not explode.
I will.
Okay.
I don't know, this is so annoying. I'm just losing match after match. They got me already. I think we're gonna lose this game.
How are you?
Very good, alhamdulillah, bro. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Why you say alhamdulillah?
Why not?
Why you say alhamdulillah?
Why not?
You are live right now.
No.
You are live.
I'm not.
Say live.
Wallahi, I'm not live. I'm not live. I'm not live.
Wait.
Okay.
I want to talk with you for something.
Tfaddal.
Don't skip.
Tfaddal, speak.
You swear don't speak.
I don't skip Muslim. Only Muslims skip me. I never skip Muslim.
Okay, I am Muslim.
I know.
I'm from Lebanon.
Okay, none of us are surprised right now. I can see exactly where you are.
Wait.
Wait, are you from South Lebanon?
Yes, I'm from South.
I don't need to know. Wait, hold on. I just, 1 second, for my audience. Did you guys make the connection of how I knew he was from South Lebanon? Wait, Halas, 1 second. It's Halas, 1 second. Ismauni, 1 second. It's for my audience, the people watching. Do you guys know how I knew he was from South Lebanon? South Lebanon has a reputation of being the not so intelligent people in Lebanon. Hence the reason they keep attacking Israel. The smart Lebanese are the ones who live a little bit more north, usually the Christian ones, the jihadists like him. Here, I have a present for you. Can I give you a present? I want to give you a present. This one is for you, brother.
Yeah, bro, wait. You are laughing.
Wait, bro.
Wait. Who wants to save life? Who wants to save life?
You need pills for HIV?
No, I don't need
This one, by the way. This one from South Lebanon, my friend Ringy from IDF. This one is in the house of Hassan Nasrallah, friend. I get this one from Lebanon.
Wait,
That was my problem.
I know. I just want to explain to my audience.
I'm not making a fight with you.
No, I listen, brother. I know without you having to say anything, I already know you are Highland. I don't need you to. And I don't mean to be mean to you. You're from South Lebanon. You're not normal people.
Wait, I am from South Lebanon.
But you're Majnoon.
Tell them I'm not saying for you about
And how many minutes until you start exploding?
No, I will not explode. I swear I will not explode.
Okay, go, Fadl, what do you want to say, bro?
Why I will not say for you about
Because you're from South Lebanon and you guys are a little crazy.
Now, you see that I'm from South Lebanon and you are Israel. I don't say small.
So continue. Let's see how long you go.
Okay, wait.
I know, brother. I know you better than you know yourself. Don't pretend with me. Go. What do you think?
That's
I know
crazy.
who you guys are. I talk to you every day. I know exactly what you're thinking. Go.
Every day.
Every day I talk to you. Every day.
Wait.
Because I love you.
Wait.
Yes.
Please don't be.
Mule ish. Mule ish.
Okay. Why you say Allah? Do you know Allah?
Yes.
And you are living like this in Lebanon and in Gaza and everywhere.
I know Allah. I read the Quran twice.
Okay.
Do you know Allah?
Yes, I know.
What about you is Muslim? What about you is Arab? Nobody in the Arab world thinks you are Arab. Everybody laughs at you that you are Phoenician. And nobody believes that you guys are real Muslim. And you are Shia, correct?
Yes,
Ali, Hussein, Ali, Hussein.
I could have said that all. I was close.
I know you better than you know yourself. This is the way we have to see, and they skip. I want to tell you, I want that to be right there a lesson real quick. I want that to be a lesson. And I know I was being a bit of an asshole. But he was being facetious. And I need to explain exactly what was going on there. He was waiting to attack me. Don't give them an inch. If you know your enemy, which I know the people of Southern Lebanon for the most part, not everyone, but him for sure, if he's on TV, he's coming to yell at Jews. There's no other reason he's on here. He's not here to have peace. You can tell by the way he's sitting, you just can read your enemy really well. The guy was going to curse me out.
So let's see how far down we go.
Bring his ego down. He only has two options after that.
Oh, I'm supposed to do platinum.
No in between. That's a perfect execution right there. The reason I say all this, know your enemy. When somebody matches with me here, for the most part,
I was definitely going to
from Iraq, Iran, Syria, Lebanon, Egypt, just by looking at them.
not a smurf. Why did, bro, that makes it look like he is a smurf.
A lot of times you don't get to build them back up, you just attack. And that's also fine. In this case, I only could attack. And the whole idea is to make content for our side to feel better or for their side to feel worse. It's one or two ways. That's the strategy. But people ask me, how are you so good? I studied it. I learned it. I was curious. I wanted to know the differences. Now I can recognize. You saw how he was from South Lebanon? That's not an easy thing to tell. Unless you understand the region. I knew he was from South Lebanon. Just by looking at him, I knew he's from Lebanon. He's not from the north. The way he's talking, the way he's acting, and I knew that guy's a jihadist. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you a long time. Follow my footsteps. Success.
Has this ever happened to you? Hey, are you a Zionist?
What is his hesitation? You think Judah the Maccabi was hesitating when he's fighting for Israel? You think Queen Esther hesitated before stopping Haman from ending the Jews of Persia? Well, Habibi, you think Herzl thought he was a white colonizer as he Zionized the Jews of Europa? Listen, kid, I don't care if you're a Muslim, a Jew, or a Christian. You're a Zionist, right? Yeah. Well, a good Zionist goes to the travelingplay.com and buys some provocative merchandise. They do? Absolutely, yeah. Bitch, I have some incredible designs for you. Yeah, they say everything promised you 3,000 years ago. Here, take a shirt with a matching hat. For you, good price. They say they kick you for 109 calories. Here, join the 109 club. Take a shirt, matching hat. For you, good price.
Yeah, it wasn't even my position to do that.
You like Kuba selection,
I didn't even have enough views.
Take
Stick it. Hey, Kudi. Stay.
Hello, Alec.
Good price. Stay. Good price. Stay. He understands you. Stop. A good Zionist goes to the travel flag.
I could have hit it upward, and then I would have been a rebound, basically.
If you don't want to buy any merchandise, the best way to support me is by donating on Buy Me a Coffee, my PayPal, or becoming a member on my Patreon. Your support is very much needed and very much appreciated. Thank you.
Well, I remember actually, Diamond was crazy for me. I have to think about
This is what
that.
happens when all your favorite food companies decide to make tech products. So let's go from the smallest brands all the way to the giants like Nutella, Oreo, and even McDonald's to find out who can also make top-tier tech and who should just stick to their day jobs. Cooking things off with Pot Noodle, who with just 40,000 Instagram followers.
How does McDonald's have?
Oh, never seen that before. Well, that is the company's official spinning fork, designed to save you the agonizing finger twirl that you normally have to do to pick up the noodles. Jeez, this is so loud. It's going to break awkward dinner time silence. Interestingly, the prongs of the fork are wavy. I wonder if that helps it catch the strands better. So hot, fresh pot noodle was into the mug. Had this one for 15 seconds. Kryptonite is white clothes. Put your fork in. Close it around. We have a construction site set up right next to the dinner table. Anything that you gain over a normal fork, it loses in the fact that it sounds like heavy ingredients to it.
What? Okay, that. What?
Considering this is designed by Pot Noodle, for Pot Noodle, I used it to be a lot better than it is. Detail. But what if you want your low-bending carbohydrates more up-it? Well, this is 3D printed pasta by Barilla. Who's actually huge in the pasta scene with $200,000. I mean, seriously, when have you ever seen pasta packaged like this? This is insane, but it does kind of make sense. I mean, clearly you're not working this out for a
Crazy that he was able to get it from
use this for a centerpiece of a dish, or like really fancy finger food, because the incredibly complex 3D printed shapes are apparently also really good at locking in the flavors of your sauce. So this is a plate of normal pasta, cost us less than $1. This is the same weight of Barilla's printed pasta, and it costs us $25. And even though the cooking here, every bit of detail they did before, to be fair, it looks so good. You could basically just present it like this. This is the best part of every food we did. Normal penne and the sauce. Let's give it a twizzle. Put some penne in it. I'm sure it'll be great. Just $1.
Wow, that was a fast shot.
Christmas tree.
I need to get more of those.
But I really never saw this one outside that is breaking up inside the sauce because it's so intricate. That's so interesting. It's like one single piece of really long spaghetti that's been wound around and around and around, and then it unravels in your mouth. That's fun to eat. Did I make this video just because I was hungry? No. The flavour is exactly what you expect, it just tastes like pasta. But really, I think the main benefit of something like this is if you were hosting a dinner party, or you were really trying to impress your in-laws, then I think it is so cool that the average person can serve a dish that
It's crazy.
this is straight to A tier. But now at
Yeah, it was. He almost saved it completely, but I'm a diamond. That was like a diamond 3B hit. I don't know where I pulled that out of.
that money can buy. And this is the now upgraded V2 approach. The secret sauce here being a combination of the Ridges Entertainment and this new whisk design, which is actually kind of wild because it is held in place and controlled entirely by magnets. And it's all tailored to being able to introduce so much air into your drink that you end up with this frothy velvet-like texture. Okay, so milk up until the
Milk.
I guess
Milk.
This thing doesn't even need to melt chocolate, so it can make cold drinks too. Then you just power it, so I've gone for mint chocolate. And lastly, you just put this style either red for hot drink or blue cold drink.
I need to do platinum.
It's creating like a vortex on the
Nice. That was can't really aim, but I should do platinum.
Absolutely beautiful piece of tech. Like the materials, the aesthetic.
If I can aim this on target, maybe I can aim
I would say 3 minutes later.
bronze balls even more of exactly what I wanted. I shouldn't have done that. Oh.
That's one of the best things I put in.
Oh, damn.
Ever. Let's be very clear. That's a 10 out of 10 drink. That is everything I ever dreamt that a chocolate milkshake could be. But I hate to be this guy. There's a very big asterisk here. Because really, every part of the flavor of that drink. It's just the fact, it's just the pre-milled powder that comes in here. And so all this machine is really doing is creating the texture. Is that extra 5% velvetiness that you get from making your drink from this compared to just chucking it into a blender actually worth the extra money?
Nice, that's even SSL level. Maybe they would have got there sooner and not flew up and back down. They could have read it, but like that's basically what SSL is doing.
Now, we all know Cheetos, but what you might not know is that this company has realized that everyone secretly loves the Cheeto dust often left at the bottom of packets and has designed a machine to manufacture it on command. Oh my god, gotta say, especially after that appetizer, what an atrocious looking piece of tech. Like, specifically adding Cheeto dust coated fingerprints to the design kind of makes me want to throw up. Wait, this is really strange. It says insert Cheetos and then hold at a 45-degree downward angle. So Cheetos going to contain, okay, that's dust. That was extremely overwhelming. Okay, give it a shake.
I shouldn't have downloaded him actually. Oh my god, that was crazy. That was like a sneak attack by Blue, but he didn't even realize it.
Cheetos, building the product around Cheetos, you'd think they have a better mechanism than hold at 45 degrees and just consistently shake while it blends. Let's see if that sweet Cheeto dust was worth it. So, really, that's the evidence. Oh. If you didn't tell someone this was Cheetos, could it actually work? Ingredients of the product aside, we would do better. It's just, should you buy one of these to make your Cheeto dust in when you can actually just do that? No, you should not. I made that.
But I have to remember, I was platinum for the longest time, and it's only recently I got to diamond. Or not that recently, but I got to diamond after. And like, I was a platinum for a really long time.
What really about? Well, people glued to their friends. So this phone case has a trigger. And when you say that trigger, they might overhear. And then you flip it
So
up.
funny. British is such a funny.
You can focus your attention on being with your friends. Got a robot spot. Cheers.
Oh, he can get that, right? Oh, well, he can't. That was crazy. A crazy maneuver by him, but
kind of feels like
not his fault.
They have made not just a case phone, but also an entire phone dedicated to the same anti-social concept. I like the fact that it's transparent, but then I would say as far as transparent designs go, pretty neat. You can see some of the glue marks and air bubbles on the inside. Oh, that's cool. Really massive loud pad. Suppose it makes sense after that. What the hell? It specifically calls this camera a Lumix pixel camera. I guess that's the phone trying to nudge you away.
That was a terrible miss. Was he scared of me? Like, I don't know what happened. But I'm happy he didn't score, because we got that. That might be enough for them to yeah, league match that probably won. I just don't want to risk it.
Step 1, get the
Oh yeah, it does it automatically. 8? Damn, what? Why did I get 8? Wait, I wanna see that. Why did we get 8? Oh yeah, because we were playing against Force. That's weird though. That's weird.
There's logos everywhere, it's a custom designed phone. This is so cool, and it's so refreshing, while simultaneously making this completely useless as a phone. So it's kind of a shame that it can never be more than a gag gift. So Heineken gets a unspectacular C-tier. You want to see happiness in a pouch? Yes, these are real bags of Nutella, a company with 1.5 million followers, and I would say one of the most dedicated fan bases of all food brands. And the thing that these guys have cooked up here sounds like Willy Wonka's evil has got to be.
I'm really bad right now. I guess I'm still pretty close to the bottom, the top 50% though. then it's not. I don't know. I'm around average right now.
And then you have your kilogram pouch of vanilla. It's more Nutella than you should be allowed to look at any one time. Wait, it takes 120 minutes to reach the perfect consistency. That's nuts. Okay, well, I guess we'll come back to that one. So while we wait, in comes Pizza Hut with a product so diabolical that they aren't actually selling it, but they will let you 3D print your own. The PlayStation 5 Pizza. The idea of it, you've been holed up in your bedroom gaming all day, your Pizza Hut arrives, and you don't want to stop playing the game while you eat it, but you also don't want your cold. So this pizza woman can apparently redirect the heat coming out of the exhaust of the PlayStation 5 into making sure that it doesn't...
Weirdly, I don't think he would have touched that anyway, so... No, not much.
Completely scientific experiment.
That was terrible. But... How did he do that? What? He just like, I don't know how he killed poison.
Well, now I'm hungry. And when I'm hungry, few things in life hit better than a KFC. But since I'm trying to be healthy, I guess I'll just settle for the smell of KFC, with the company's official scented firework.
I can't get that. No, I can't.
That actually just looks like KFC scraped together a bunch of old packaging from the floor and threw it into a trash compactor. I mean, seriously, what a strange...
There's not much I can do. What do you want me to do?
It smells exactly like KFC chicken if you took out the chicken. So really herby and like little spicy. Something funny about that product is called a lot. Especially when it's also meant to be a lot better than burning firewood with like 50% less emissions. But $25 a pop. Who's doing this when it catches the log? It adds the final smoky element that it needed. And very small. It would be probably cheaper to buy a KFC, eat it, and set the leftovers on fire. But it's such a novel, interesting product. It's got a really good burn time, and it creates a nice vibe, even nutritious.
I don't know. Wow.
As someone who has regular dreams,
That's terrible.
I'll give it an A.
He just stood there and then he couldn't even say this. Seriously? I don't know, that's terrible. My teammate wasn't even helpful and he didn't do it. You expect me to 1v2 them? That's basically what it is. A 1v2 with a goal.
As part of this campaign, they released an entirely new song, just called Zero, which their fans weren't too pleased about, because the chorus literally just translates to Coca-Cola is tasty. It is pretty cool. Having the exact dimensions and proportions of a real Coke Zero can, and USB-C charger. It's not terrible.
Yeah, I think he's not trying to make us sleep, which makes sense. I mean, he was just playing badly.
And for that, not a good investment.
It didn't look like he was trying.
So this should actually cook 8 hot dogs all at once, while also being able to warm 6 buns at the same time.
Yeah, this, my teammate's just not the best. Oh damn, but that was the best. That was a crazy shot.
These things are designed to cook every part of your sausage evenly.
How did he do that?
And the buns go into here. Oh, I see.
That's crazy. Okay, we can win. I think we're better, so even though my teammate is
and while that's good for our beverage, turns out the official Coca-Cola company also makes a vending machine fridge to dispense your cans from. You can tell these guys are really trying to embed themselves in 1930s nostalgia. Right, we are loaded up. So let's say it's late at night and I fancy a new caffeine Coke.
What a save!
Both cans, but then one of them stuck at the back. What? I'm also wondering. Oh, so it's properly shaking the cans up on the way.
Okay, my teammate could have scored that, but yeah, that's like a champ or something. Even crazier than that.
I think
It's a hard read to do.
and one just got launched. Not very impressed with the Coke attention to detail.
Launched.
Function. It's just
I don't know, British is
it's like
fun.
considering this was a $70 order and this is a $240 fridge. It's made of such cheap, flexible plastic. Like I actually feel like I could just push the frame off with my fingers. Nothing to say.
I can't believe he's British, but he's like, he speaks English, but then he still uses dollars because his main audience is like, I mean, no, like, I mean it's American. They use dollars in the US.
As soon as someone decides to have a second can of, say, Diet Coke, you're out. And now that's a whole lot less cool. Is the button?
Yeah, okay, my teammate's not that, but I have no idea what he was doing.
It tastes like I'm in America. Wait, what is that? It looks like it's spawned an entire new entity.
No.
Considering the extremely high price I paid for this Coke stuff, C-tier, I'm pretty disappointed. Ratings are looking pretty rough for these food companies right now. But it's not over yet. Let's check on this pizza. I'm assuming all slices are still there. This feels cold hell. The thermal camera is picking up almost no thermal signature. It already tastes like that over pizza. I'm so curious about this one because I can actually feel the heat coming out of the back of this console. Whoa! Temperature's saying over 40 degrees. It's not hot, but...
What is that?
Fresh out the PlayStation.
That's the weirdest shot I've seen.
We put a foil tray inside just because I don't want to ingest a billion microplastics. And if
I'm A1. No, I think I am A1. It is what I'm
saying. If you have a 3D printer already, I just can't give it any more than a B because of how simple it is. Time for dessert. And for this, we found something pretty crazy from the Oreo company. It's called the Music Box. And it is meant to play Oreos. Kind of like a vinyl player plays records. So Oreo listening will drag the arm on top. What?
I believe he's saying.
What is happening? It's even got an LED, which is such a weird, cool effect. Like, what if we... Just because we need to test it. I'm so curious, is it going to stop playing where there are now gaps in the Oreo? Just a completely different song. What if there's like the last crumb remaining? Let's drag it in again. What? So there's 5 different sensors underneath. Those must be light sensors, so they pick up how much of the light from the needle is getting through to the bottom to know how much the Oreo is left. And then all of them can see the light. It doesn't play anything. So if I just stick a random non-Oreo cookie in there, yeah, that's the exact same song I played when there was a full Oreo. Okay, so there's a white button here. So if I hold that down, hello, we're talking to a cookie. And so now the next time that cookie is played... Hello? Talking to a cookie. Fascinating product, but also very good.
Yeah, I could say my average is definitely not Diamond 2. It's definitely, it's probably Diamond 1. And even, it's leaning towards Platinum 3, not leaning towards... Oh shit. I was trying to, he somehow pushed me so it didn't work. It's very weird how that works.
Fairly decent quality, pretty heavy, it's got this microfiber, almost screen cleaning material on it, and then your phone just slots in like that. It kind of feels like a phone gadget made for phones 15 years ago. It's just a worse version of like a MagSafe stand that also charges your phone. They do also make the Firebox wireless charger. At least this one has some iconography to it that isn't just order it in the app to save time. I love the fact that the website gives you absolutely zero info beyond just the fact that it's made of PVC, as if that's the key step of a wireless charger. Wait, they haven't even centralized the charging port, which, if it wasn't already enough of a crime, is micro USB. It's connected up to the fastest power bank we have. Okay, wireless charging 1%. 5 hours 37 till 4. Their food may be fast, but their charger is absolutely horrendous. But then the main
Horrendous. Horrendous.
and Mouset in collaboration with the Japanese TV series Ultraman.
Horrendous. Horrendous. Yeah, no, that. Good that he's
So what does a McDonald's
No,
desert appeal?
I was ready for that.
The Opera browser monster and then ask Opera AI, making an image of a really extreme McDonald's branded gaming PC.
The thing is, UK houses are way less expensive than the US, but it's way more relative to the price of everyday living. Of like, relative to income, it's way higher.
I'd say I'm pretty disappointed with the keyboard. The typewriter is
But it's crazy because
clicky and tactile, but it's actually super.
Israel is higher than most of the US.
That demonstrates my point exactly. And then on this sidebar, it is kind of insane that I have access to.
And it has areas with very crazy prices, crazier than any place in the US. It's like we saw places like, actually to be fair, the shekel is a bit more, so it's like 8 million. Still a lot. It's a lot. It's like so much.
I think I've ever used, and then a beanbag for your phone that happens to be an advertising billboard.
$8 million for a house in this, the most expensive city.
My brain capacity for the last few hours has been solely dedicated to exerting the necessary willpower to not stick my face under this dispenser.
Nice. And
Daddy, chill.
Oh, it's actually programmable. So you can choose exactly how much.
oh my gosh, I'm almost diamond. Can't believe I'm being happy for almost being diamond. But yeah. Oh hi. Actually, your name says Roblox. I actually play Roblox, but maybe I don't. But I used to like literally. This year. Oh yeah, this year definitely. But soon it's not gonna be this year. I think tomorrow's New Year. And the day after, which I'm gonna be probably asleep for actually. I'm gonna be...
Oh, fame.
iDubbbz big mad about me? Wait,
It's a troll name. I'm not 20. You're not... You mean you're not born in 2013? But I actually do play Roblox. I used to, like, it's periods. I hope I won't like it though. Like, it could be. I'm good, yeah. I think it's you who followed me. Yeah, it is. I can see the stream in my phone. Yeah, so I don't know, I have like these time periods where I like these different video games. It's been Rocket League for a long time, but right before this I liked Roblox. Thing is, you can code crazy games on there, it's just that most of the games, yes, they are for children. And it's weird because for some reason I like those type of games. But there are different games as well. Like there's Arsenal and I actually don't like those games though. I like the more children-centered games for some reason, like simulators. It's weird. Where are you from, by the way? I'm from, well, it's a complicated answer. I'm from the US, but I'm also, like, I was technically born in Israel. Like, you might have heard of that country, because, I don't know, there's a lot of news about it. Oh, you do? Oh, nice. Someone to agree with. Oh, damn, what? No. Oh, okay, yeah, that's...
Driven by religious views. So there's a law against walking your dog in public. It's literally what he said. Wow.
You can't have dogs in Iran. You can't put a dog.
Okay, so you just don't know.
Do you really think that the guy that lives in Iran doesn't know what people do with their dogs? Can we just take a step back and think about this?
Yeah, let's be careful about the words.
Why do you have to be careful about the words?
You can speak freely here. You're in a...
And look at her! Oh my god, this is so embarrassing.
Are you
Is you saying you can't walk your dog in Iran and he's Iranian? Because, yeah, it's really dumb to disagree. They know what it...
Stupid bitch. He's worried for his family because the Iranian government could retaliate on his family if he spoke badly about them that are probably still living in Iran.
I don't know. There are weird people. I like agree with Israel and everything, but there are people that literally say, oh, it's unfortunate you're born in Israel. It doesn't happen to me, but it does happen actually. It's weird. No other country would it be like that. Which is weird because there are countries that are way worse for the US than Israel. Like, yes, the US sends a lot of money to Israel, but they're the least of your problem, I think. Oh, yeah, okay. Please don't mind. Yeah.
Everything's perfect here.
I know, like, anti-Semitism is real, is like definitely real. I don't, you know, I've never experienced that type of, I have, but not like that crazy where like, oh, it's unfortunate you were born in Israel. Like, I've never experienced it like that, but actually, me personally, not really. I haven't even really. Not really, actually. I just know a lot of. I had someone in school that was anti-Israel. That's not necessarily anti-Semitism. He just didn't know the history. But it's not really anti-Semitism.
And now, as promised, the good ending.
This is even worse.
I think that Kaesler is definitely anti-Semitism. Or no. It literally means hating Jews. You can just say that randomly. I bet there are people who do that, but that's a very dumb thing to do as well. Oh, nice.
Okay, so he has a shirt on. Yeah, but he has the money.
Yeah.
The money makers are the arms. Okay.
Well, do you play Rocket League?
But he's been flexible
Oh,
for
shit.
gifted subs.
I don't want to make comments on
Look, I'm Syrian,
but it doesn't look
Palestinian. Oh, that's cool.
I'm trying to like.
And I have no problem. Yeah. Love my Jewish boyfriend. Oh, that's cool. Wait, so you're Syrian Palestinian? That's cool. Like, you mean the old, like, Syria Palestina? Like the, yeah, I think I know what you mean. Like when it used to be one country, or I don't know what Syria. I know Transjordan was like Israel and Palestine, but I know there's like Syria, Palestina. I don't exactly remember what that is. French and some half. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Okay. Let me. No. Okay. I can't do anything. Let me. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's cool that you know about it. There are some people who are ignorant about it. But yeah, it's anti-Semitism is definitely real. And I think, yeah, I don't know, I hope it gets better and people understand the truth. That, like, you don't need to hate people or just because they're like from a certain ethnicity, I think. Because I know there are some from the Middle East that like believe that like killing Jews is a good thing, literally. And I know you're not one of them, but I have to be honest. That's just how it works. There are some people that literally think that killing Jews is a good thing. I lost friends. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I bet, I don't know, some of them might like killing Jews, but that's a very extreme. Even that is pretty extreme. Even though if you're going directly from the Quran, actually I don't know if killing Jews is good, but there are some bad things in the Quran that if you go directly from the Quran, you are not very smart to do that, basically. There's some things that are bad, like, oh, he was a perfect human, but he married a 6-year-old or a 9-year-old, I forgot. Whatever it is, that's not, you know, maybe it was fine back then, but like, a perfect human being needs to be a perfect human being. He can't be fine back then and not good and like currently. That doesn't even make sense. The Quran says we should. Yeah, I heard that too, which is weird because they're also Muslim. It says like Israel like a lot, I heard. And yeah, it's weird that some Muslims interpret it as we should kill everyone that's not Muslim. Yeah. And there are some, in the Quran, there's also some anti-Jewish, I don't know, I heard like there's a Jew behind, I don't know, that was a very weird, I heard that like, I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's a very weird belief that the Bush says there's a Jew. But you know, it doesn't matter, all religions are dumb in my opinion. I think, I actually don't know, but yeah, religions are usually, it's like enforced for you to believe something. Yeah, we all should love Israel, yeah. I agree. We don't need to love Israel either, we just, I don't know, hating Israel is weird, in my opinion. But it's very normalized nowadays to hate Israel. Especially in the West, in the Middle East, actually, I heard they're like, I heard this many times, they're secretly like happy that Israel's existing, but they never say it. And like, I like the Muslims that are like, as a Muslim, we have a problem, and we like do jihadism, because that's really what you should be saying. Like, you should apologize, even though you probably aren't the whole Muslim community. I think it was a very good, I heard that, like, there's a guy that, like, apologized on the behalf of all Muslims, and, like, I think that's a pretty good thing to do. Oh, damn, that's a goal for them, I'm guessing. I don't know how I can save it. Wait, I saved it, okay. Let me see, I think we're gonna need to save another. I almost self-scored that. Sorry, I can't read that now. I knew that. What? I still missed the one. Okay. Yeah, Quran is and adamant. I don't know that. Israel, I don't know. I think just when Jews leave your country, you're doomed. It's as simple as that. Like, it's weird. It makes no sense, but it's true. Like, if every time the Jews leave the country of where you're in, they're doomed usually. It makes no sense, but it happens, yeah. Yeah. The thing is, US is also like, maybe a century behind Islam. I think it needs more for, it does need to take more for the US to be Islamified. But we still have to, it's a century or something, but we still have to do something about it. And Europe, yeah, Europe is kind of already doomed, but you know, there's even worse. It can be even worse. And they just don't realize that Islam is the root of most of your problems in Europe. Okay, he got it? Nice. It's the You know, I would be so mad if he misses that. That's like a gold or silver level goal. Or maybe plat 1, maybe I'm not exactly aware, but that's a very easy goal to score in my opinion. I'm glad he scored it. I don't take it as a given. There are actually teammates that don't score that, even though that's pretty easy for our level. Okay. I think if you're Muslim and you don't believe Israel exists, you're kind of, they say this word like kufar. I think it's called kafir in English. It means like you're not a real Muslim, which is weird because I think the majority of Muslims are kufar, because they don't believe in Israel. They should believe in Israel and then they can like hate it, but it's weird because like the Quran did say Israel was a good thing, so I don't know. That's why I say Ben should nuke Gaza. I don't know. Gaza is like there, you don't nuke it. It's so small that I think you do like 4 big bombs and then like a couple of bombs in the edge of Gaza, something like that. I don't know, but the thing is, I'm not for that, but they're very annoying and it's probably gonna happen again, so I do believe it's pretty annoying that they're still there. I don't know, I think it's fine for them to exist, but you know, you know, like you can live this dream life of like, oh, but I want it, Palestine and Israel to all be like one country, but that's a dreamland because they can't vote. They like it's gonna be like 50% Arab, and when we're like Muslims and Arabs ever in a democracy? Never, basically. Damn, I missed so badly there. Have you ever been to Israel? It's actually pretty cool there. Surprisingly. For most, I don't know if for you it's surprising, but yeah. It's actually pretty good there. And I'd say the US is better, but if I wasn't Jewish, definitely, but if I was Jewish, I'd say they're both around the same level. But I think that Israel is a very developed country compared to all of the Middle East. It's a good place to visit. And I think Europe is too, but not all of Europe either. I think Israel might be more developed than most of Europe. I don't know, but it could be. Wait, what? How is that? That was... Oh yeah, it is. That was... Okay. Bro, I'm winning and losing, winning and losing. I need to get better at this. Okay, whatever. By the way, I'm surprised that there's actual, I'm surprised I'm still on this platform for saying fire this damn Clancy. I think that's the good thing. There's some hope. Just that now, I think Hassan was terrible, but I don't know. I don't want to... I think there's no comparison to this new person that's committing crimes on the internet and then she's not getting a full ban. I don't know. I think he is almost the same harmful. Like, she actually committed crimes, but like he's promoting terrorism. That should also be a ban for Hassan, I guess. Oof. So let me go here. I did take the shot, but sadly I shot it right where the guy was. Nice. I'm surprised he got it off. Yeah, I mean, okay, finally I get boost. I was queuing for boost, but it wasn't working. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, he can get it. Oh! Oh yeah, no. You know, I think it's very acceptable to have that opinion of bombing Gaza. I just don't agree with it. But it is, they are all basically not innocent people who support Hamas. But I think it's not okay, even though it's very, it is an acceptable position in my opinion. Because I think the US would kill everyone there. The US probably might kill the majority. Maybe they wouldn't full on bomb, but they would definitely bomb like way crazier. Okay. Oh damn. We can win this. I don't know if we will, but we can win this. Oh, that was terrible speed. Okay, let me go here. No. I would have scored, but that guy looked like he would have saved it anyway. So I wouldn't have scored. I should have waited a millisecond or something, but it went in somehow. I don't know how. Yeah, I think that was a good shot. I can't really aim anyway. Oh damn. That was unlucky. I think it was an easy goal, but it was unlucky that it went in anyways. He didn't look like he could get it in. That was a crazy goal. I don't know how I scored. You know, even if he was on that, it could have gone in. That was really hard to save. Oh yeah, we're not winning. We're not winning yet. Nice. Oh, let's go. This is normally Diamond 1, but yeah, I thought I wasn't. Let me get some water. It's not really a good enough for a break because it's water. But let me see. I can't believe all of this went by. I didn't really like it was fast. Let's see. I went even lower. Yeah, bottom 42%. It's pretty bad. Everything else is top. So yeah, that gives you an idea. I'm gonna leave. I'll be back though. Okay. Yeah, let me. It's crazy that I'm the same rank in 4v4 as I am in 2v2. So it's very crazy actually. Benji. This dude's gotcha. That's crazy. That was very good. That doesn't belong in Diamond 1. That belongs in Diamond 3, so I'm glad to have it. Or champ. What is that? Is that why he's bad? Just like... I'm just gonna say great pass. It's alerting him how bad of a play that was. Like, he does deserve that. That was a terrible call. Yeah, okay. You have to force score? What? That was crazy. A crazy shot, a crazy save, and then a crazy shot again. That was, my shot was, I guess, also 2 shot. It's crazy. Okay. Well, I'm happy that I got someone to talk to today, but he's not here, I guess. Makes sense as well. Okay. Yeah, my teammates just like trying to freestyle when we're playing an actual game. But you have to admit, he's crazy at freestyling. So he's not helping unless there's a chance he can score, because he could even go on the other side and try to score. Actually, I don't think it's to that degree, but he's just freestyling the whole game, basically. Let me get this. Oh, damn. Oh, the miscalculation. My. Damn. That was a crazy shot. I kind of want to say nice shot to that. That was crazy. Wait, he's a champ? So he definitely doesn't belong in. Actually, it might be because he was champ tournament. I don't know exactly if he couldn't be a champ because. Okay, I see what this guy's doing. He's like, okay, I'm gonna be AFK if you don't score 4 shots. What a dumb choice. He's very dumb. I think we're gonna go even lower. He's gonna go even lower than Diamond. If that's okay, I don't know what he. I don't know what my teammate is doing. To be honest. No, it's not a forfeit. I shouldn't forfeit 2 goals behind. I think I might forfeit soon though for a 3-goal lead. Yeah, my teammate is terrible. I didn't realize that. That's a good thing. Yeah, this is very annoying. My teammate is the weirdest teammate. He's like, okay, you have to score 4. And he just like stopped playing. Like, the very weird kind of play that. I don't know if I deserved. I wasn't playing that well either, and you know what? He did play every single shot again, except one shot. But we got a champ also. I don't know. I think that's a fine loss. That makes sense that I lost it. Good. Yeah, there's no more. It's weird that he's like the last chat of that guy's like, that's why I think Benjamin Netanyahu should have nuked Gaza off the map. The funny way to end it. Not that disagreeable. I still disagree. I don't think it's the right way to go about it, but basically all of them, they're brainwashed and they support terrorists. And it's not their fault that they're brainwashed, but I don't know, it's hard to negotiate with people that want to kill everyone, and so. But it's funny that was his last message. Yeah. I don't agree with it either, but. It's crazy that this should already be a forfeit for them. That was almost it. Next day. Not even going in. Happily. Oh. Okay, I gotta be fair, my teammate is goated. I don't know why he's... But yeah, I got a one with a terrible teammate, and then I get one, or no, I get one with a terrible opponent, or a really good opponent, and then I get one with a really good. Oh wow, it actually worked. Okay, that's good. It's almost my turn to charge my phone. Oh my gosh, one more day and then it's basically 2026. It's stay up. I don't know if I'll stay. Probably not actually. I like that. Yeah, I would say I'm like moist critical level. I'm diamond 1 and diamond 2 when I'm doing good. I'm about that level. I think a diamond it's getting better over time, but he's also probably getting, I don't know actually what he's doing over time, but yeah, diamond is getting, every rank is getting better over time, while also the median rank is getting higher. That's in. Yeah, but of course. That's what I thought, by the way, that someone will say that. Oh, down. More than I. Let me go back. Dream on. Dream on. Oh, it could have worked for them. But the thing is, he's Syrian Palestinian. Or Syria Palestinian, which is what it used to be. I don't know exactly. He didn't explain, but yeah, that's how Muslims think. Like, kill or be killed. This the Middle Eastern war. Or no war, but that's very rare in the Middle East. Yeah, usually it's kill or be killed, just like in the Middle East. But UAE, maybe there are exceptions like UAE or Qatar. Wait, how did he score? Oh, that's such a diamond thing to do. And we're platinum, so even more of a platinum thing to do. But I will do that too, I'm that bad. Well, I'm not at my lowest, let's say that. I think I was 800 at my lowest, or even 799. I might be at Diamond 1 even if I win this. Oh, damn. Oh, I was gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna take this. Like, no, I was hesitant, that's what I meant to say. Then I didn't take it, which is my fault. Okay. That was basically the right move, except to a different side. Ew, that sounds... I hear... Oh my gosh, that was the weirdest version of that song, actually. I couldn't help myself. He went for it first, I gotta admit. It was his ball and he went. Right. Yeah, yeah. Bum Ash. Ash? Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. I don't know, that's kind of funny, Ash Ketchum. Okay, I'm Diamond. Bro, you're on my rank. What do you mean go touch grass? This rank, by the way, is the most touch grass. We're the median player. We're not like, actually no, I guess the worst players are definitely, they probably touch grass even more, but yeah, look who's talking. You're also playing Rocket League. You can't assume that we also don't touch grass. Even though we can, but like he's also not touching grass. But I don't know, I actually touch grass is near to my heart because I would want to stay at home all day if I could. You know, make money from streaming, which I don't. But yeah, I would wanna. I do that. I actually do. I technically make money from ads that are basically 0 cents for the past few months because I lowered it to the minimum. But I made like $2 or $3. I don't care about the money, which is crazy because for me money is worth way more. But I don't know. I don't think, yeah, I don't know. But I do make money for subs and things like that, of course, just like everyone else, but I just don't get any of them. I would probably have over $10 if I did ads. I don't really care, to be honest. I do ads, but I do the least amount. I do it the least you could possibly do. Oh, nice save. Yeah, that is a nice. Okay, yeah. Better than what I was doing. Oh shit. Oh damn. I would have got it. He just got it before me, so it's basically useless what I did there. But yeah, technically if he didn't touch it, I would have got it. Ibrahim, what was his name? Oh, salam on Ibrahim. Kofer. Let me get this. Okay, my teammate's not very good. Nice. I could technically do a sponsorship. I'm actually getting more and more surprisingly. Which I'm actually getting worse at streaming, but apparently getting more and more. I don't want to do it though. There is the pretty good game. I don't know. They're not. I would rather play Rocket League, but yeah, I could technically earn money. Oh yeah, I did earn money with my sponsorship, my previous sponsorships actually. That's just stuff. What did you think? Okay. I don't know. It sounded like that, but I have a. I hate these liberals. Just kidding, but there are these liberals who are like fascist scum of First Street. And it's pretty dumb because fascist, I mean, it is kind of right-wing ideology usually. It could have a left-wing ideology, but they call everyone fascist, so it's pretty dumb thing to say. You don't want people to hate the Democratic Party. That's what it leads to, actually. And I think the pro-Palestinian is leading me to hate that party. I think it does to other people as well, but not to the degree of That was crazy. I didn't think that would work. That was good. Nice. Let's go. I'm diamond again though, that's good. If I was you, I wanna be in the... Wait, weekend kickoff? Wait, I watched all of the weekend kickoff. Yeah, I actually did. Is everyone in... Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm more convinced now that I should keep doing NA. The NA event, because everyone in the... Actually, I don't know if I'm convinced completely. Maybe I should watch... Maybe I should watch the event. Like, I should watch Carmen Corp throughout the whole EU tournament, but I don't know. EU and NA now are pretty tied. Like, NA was crazy. Like, in terms of second, third, and fourth. I think they got all of those. I don't know exactly, but I think so. And then Carmine Corp got first, I think. So yeah. I don't know who did better. I think maybe NA did better technically, but the EU is the winner, so that's what people are gonna care about. I like Team Silenced for some reason, even though I'm pretty sure they're not gonna do well. Yes, okay. Oh, damn, I'm Division 2. Now I should do Diamond. Oh, nice. Rolling in super slowly. Rahmat Allah. Rahmat Allah. Barakat. Rahmat Allah. I'm gonna go this way. You can see it on the controller, I think. I hope you can. Download the... I think Fortnite used to be way more popular now. You know, it might seem delusional, but this is what Google is saying. I mean, the AI version, so maybe it's less accurate, but there's like 80 to 100 million players in Rocket League, which is not much compared, not a little, I mean, compared to Fortnite, which is like usually compared to as one of the most played games, which Fortnite has 90 to 120 million, so theoretically there could be as many Rocket League players as monthly active users as literally Fortnite, which is crazy. Okay, I think that's a good KFC. Okay. I'll just go here. Yeah. You know, it's funny, I sometimes say like, oh, he was black, like for no reason. Just like when I talk to my parents, I'm like, oh, this black person was very nice to me. I don't know, I have to say they were black, even though it's literally not significant at all, that information, but it's kind of fun. Like, it's not racist at all. And I think people are using that word too much for sure, but yeah. Just because you're calling someone black doesn't mean it's racist. But yeah. Like, if you're saying this black person did something bad to me, even that's not racist, because he's doing something bad to you, that's, yeah, but I guess it depends though, because, no, it doesn't depend, but there are racist things you can say with the word, that has the word black in it, and it's way higher than just any other word. Okay. ZYZZ Joe. Oh no. Yeah. Oh wait, this is random actually. But, not clicks, I don't know, the kids that play Fortnite in the FaZe squad are pretty annoying people. If you've seen their content, you would know, but yeah, they're specifically annoying people. And I think it's like that for a lot of Twitch streamers, they're actually pretty annoying. I think XQC isn't, Asmongold isn't, Hassan is. There are a lot of annoying Twitch streamers. It's crazy. Okay, let me, yeah, I'm right. We have a good chance of winning this. It's just probably not, but we still have a good chance. Yeah, okay, I think it was a good thing what he did. It wasn't going in. He would have had that direct hit on it. Okay, well, that's something. Harder than you think to get that off. The thing about Rocket League is it's not a move-by-move game, so basically sometimes maybe the best move is literally to predict what the other guys do. I wonder how that'll work for bots. Or like, can you even solve Rocket League? Like, I'm sure it's possible. I'm just crazy to me to think that there's actually way to solve Rocket League. I know solving chess is more of a possible goal, and it's still very hard to do, but it's more possible. And we're unlikely to see a solved game of chess, but yeah, that's possible. And then solving a game of Rocket League is gotta be crazy. Because you keep on adding frames per second, and it's pretty bad actually. Sorry. I didn't go off in time. We might win just because of that. Oh, I did go. Your fault. I've never heard someone be that annoying. Your fault. What is this? Are we in a cartoon? Oh, nice. That was a good save, you gotta admit. As much of a piece of shit he is. You gotta admit, that was okay, easy, well played. Oh yeah, it does that, it automatically says GG. Well, you know I'm still diamond. I don't like that I lost, but I'm still done. Oh wait, what was I? I think I was like 60, 863 or something. Yeah, I was like 863. And then I kinda fell down the ranks. I think above 863 would be great. I think like yeah, 863 and then there's like yeah, you know, pushing sometimes is the best for me. Literally. I bet you would like well we wouldn't know what the best move is ever. In chess there's literally you won't know what the best move is unless you solve the position. That's the only way you can know the best move. If you solve the position, you can know the best move. That's why engines don't actually know the best move usually. Unless they've solved the position. They do know sometimes. Sometimes they can know. Like a 3v3 pawn. Actually, maybe not even that, but I think 3v3 pawn situation they could solve. Okay, good. Let me get that. Oh damn, that was definitely my ball. But I think he was closer, which is misleading, but I still think that was good. Nice shot. Oh, he wasn't trying. Okay, I can see that happening. Still like really annoying. I wouldn't do that. I don't think I'd do that at all. That was weird. I just like dropped on the ball like a ton of weight. It felt like I fell on a ball with like 400 pounds. That's how it felt. I don't really know how to explain it. Well, this is more than 400 pounds, and the ball is probably way more than 400 pounds as well. A car is like a ton, so yeah. Damn, that's crazy. You know, the thing is, one of my teachers told me, I should be careful what what I believe in when I hear it. I think I agree with that, but there's this other teacher that told me, that it's probably not true that he was refusing to accept that, the chess game has more than 10 more combinations than the atoms in the universe. It doesn't seem like that, but I think in reality it actually is. Let's see, you know, there's a slight chance I'm gonna be better than them. I highly doubt it though. Yeah, why do people fake it? I don't feel like, I don't know, they don't really do that in this level actually, to be honest, but damn. I'm surprised they haven't scored it. Okay, let me go ground. I think ground is best for 1v1. And by that logic, I'm gonna not fly at all. Let me go all the way here. I need boost. Wow. Yeah. Jardru. Oh, Junior Drew. What do you mean, boy? Oh, boy. I have no idea what he's talking. But I wanna see. I don't know, you know what? I keep on saying everything is because of Israel, but this time I genuinely think he thought I was a bully because I wasn't forfeiting, which is also not okay to think, but yeah, whatever. If someone doesn't want to forfeit, it's like, it's their right to not forfeit, even though they're probably gonna lose. Like, I don't get it, but whatever. Yeah, am I in a platinum lobby? Probably am. Well, let's try to win this. Aerendito. Saborito. Aerendito. This hot. Salborito. Salborito. Suavecito. Te agarraba tan suavecito. This hot. Nice. What? Okay. I wasn't actually, I was even surprised that I got demo, but I would think he would also get demo. Okay. Oh damn, it went so high that I couldn't even get it anymore. I technically could have, but not at the cost of the other player there. Wow, that's a crazy pass. That's like a champ move pass or something. That's hot. What? Even SSLs can't do that. How did he do that? That's a very crazy pass. That is very SSL. Like, that's even, I don't see pros hitting that either. Might look more natural. Actually, maybe their pros do that, but it might look more natural. Let's go here. Go back. You know, my grandparents are like, our prime minister is doing like terrible damage to Israel, all of these things, but the thing is, he's not. It's just people are so dumb nowadays. Most people in the US are like, oh, if you like Israel, you like Bibi Netanyahu. No, you don't know him. He's a terrible person. He's just not giving it bad PR for. He's not giving bad PR for Israel. I just think no one's giving good PR for Israel. There's no good PR, and I think it would have been similar with any prime minister. Maybe the war would have ended sooner, but I think the pro-Palestinian retardation will still happen. I shouldn't have done it. That is my fault. That is definitely my fault. I would say you can still manage that situation, but it's definitely my fault. Like, I bet he also had. Yeah, that's his fault. Like, for example, that's definitely his fault. I don't know what he's saying. How did you, Draco? I know, I don't know, I take everything as a main comment, even though the majority aren't, but it's a very small majority, because actually, okay, because actually a lot of Rocket League people are they do trash talk a lot. I think it's like a third of the chat comments are just trash talking, including me, I would say. I don't even know if I'm trash talking, I don't know. I think it's called trash talking. Being annoying, kind of. That's trash talking also, I think. Not entirely sure. That's a good save, I'd say that. For sure it's a good save. What? I accidentally kicked my opponent, like all the way downfield. Yeah, it's a tie game. Just saying. He's still going on about it. I don't know what's happening with that play. I'm not that. You know, I used to be over, how is it called? Like, being too cautious of what I say and say sorry all the time, but not like what he's doing right there. That's a crazy amount of overreaction on how much he's saying sorry. I would do the same thing, but not as much. Actually, I wouldn't do the same thing. I would not say sorry about it. But in the real world, I do say sorry about things too much. Like, not sorry, but like ways of saying sorry. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. Yeah. 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 Nice. Yeah, that's fine. Bro, we like locked a seal on that. I don't think he should have went for it. I just think, I don't know, it's not that bad of a... I'm still diamond. I don't know, for some reason I'm not really having that much fun, weirdly. I should play Fortnite. That's the #1 trending game apparently on Epic Games. And it's the #1 these kind of games in general. Actually, CS:GO 2 is, I think, is more trending, but yeah. You got it? Nice. Nice. Wow, that's crazy. You pushed him backwards. That was a very fast shot, so he got lucky by saving. Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know how, it looks so fast. I got it off the edge of... I don't know how to explain it, but those shots are really fast. Even though I was without this shot, is still very... I met like a weird... We met a weird person that he was like a Republican, but he wanted the South to be its own country. I don't know, it's a really weird take. I think they're more extreme than him. And to say you wanna like saying you wanna, what is it called? A Confederate is crazy though. And that's basically what he's saying. He's just a light Confederate. And I saw like 2 Confederate flags, and I'm gonna tell my friend that he's Democratic, so he's not gonna love that. Even Republicans here wouldn't love that either, but I don't know. Yeah, let me go. Oh, I realized he was going for the flight, so I was like, oh, I could go for it too as well. That's what happens, like, I gotta get it first before you. That's kind of what it is. What is that? That was a very weird... That was a weird, logo. The weirdest I've seen. It wasn't even really a logo. That's how weird it was. I hit it a bit, but it barely did anything. It was basically in the same position. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Yeah, no, I was thinking maybe I would have been impulsive, and but no, actually I don't think I would have. It was my ball, and if he was in that situation, I don't know if I would have been impulsive. I'm basically a ball chaser and then a boost chaser when I'm not chasing the ball. But isn't that how Rocket League is supposed to be played? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong for thinking that. I could be. Okay, she's got a save. That was... I could have easily scored that. I don't know why I missed it. Shit. Lost. Open with Cammy, I know what he's talking. Open with Cammy? How does he know what that is? Is he a schoolboy? Oh, he's got it. Let me get this one. Nice. Damn, that was so close. Whoever thinks there's a right solution to politics is actually dumb. I'm Republican, but I know it's not definitely the right political choice. I think it's better, but like I don't even know if it's better, but yeah, I think it's better. Yeah, I noticed with Twitch they don't just support terrorists, they just support whoever has a lot of views on their platform now. I hope that's what it is, that's more reasonable. That's a way more reasonable stance to have for Twitch, even though it's terrible stance, but it makes more it's like it's not a good thing. I just think it makes for Twitch it makes sense, but I don't think they should be doing that. It would make sense that they're doing it for views and not for just. Wow, I can't believe he did that. Down. Oops. Okay, let me go all the way back. Okay, let's go. Nice shot. That was a very good pass. It's just that you need to be at the right place for that to be a very good pass. And he wasn't. Well, you can say that about any pass. But so it doesn't say much. I can't get there. Oh, nice shot. 846. What? How is he in a party? Or whatever. I really don't understand it. What, platinum? No, I'm done. Let's go, I'm done. My peak low is this rank, I think. But I'm not sure exactly. How can you have a peak lower? Or hello, brother. Just kidding, madam. I'm making stuff up. I think it's called the lower low, or a higher low. A higher low, yeah. Or a lower high. A lower high, yeah. I don't know what it's called exactly. Yeah. Down. Yeah, not going in, but it's better for him to do that in. You know, I don't know how he did that. I was really playing my best and I thought I did good there. Yeah, it's crazy. What is that? Okay. Yeah. I don't know what happened. I really don't understand. No, but I'm not forfeiting. I think 3-0 I might forfeit. But I wouldn't want to forfeit at 3-0. But yeah, 3-0 I can forfeit. What's happening with the lag? I'll just allow him to get that. I'm at 8:30 something actually, but I don't know why I went for that ball. Oh wait, let me go here. That was my fault. Dislikes. Dislike. Almi! אני שמח על זה. Damn, that was a bit. Jesus is Lord. That was a really needed thought there. It was basically unsavable for a diamond that wasn't in net. For a diamond that is in net, that's a different story. Nice, that was really good. What, I just attached myself there. I don't know how. But I need to go back. Oh shit. I heard that Fortnite is one of the most complicated multiplayer games. It's not even that, oh, not a good multiplayer game anyway. It's online multiplayer is pretty good though, I gotta admit. I was at someone's house with for a family event, and it's crazy. There was these people that were worse than me at Fortnite. At the time, I was terrible at Fortnite. I was on controller and I was like 9 or something crazy. But yeah, sometimes the reality is even though you're terrible, you're not the worst. I think in Fortnite, yeah, maybe I can easily get top 50%. Controller is a very big portion of Fortnite players. Actually, the thing is, I think Rocket League has some keyboard players as well, so I actually don't, that doesn't make me feel good, but I think Fortnite, a lot of people play on keyboard. The thing is, I mean on controller. And the thing is, PC gamers also play on controller, I think, for Rocket League. What? Wait, what? Okay, I'm lagging so hard. That did not look in whatsoever. That was right through him. Oh. You know what? That's not even that bad. That does look right through him even in the... That does look bad again. I accidentally went. You know, it could be misleading. I'll give it to him. I did it on the first time, but that's not when I was supposed to go off for kickoff. But this kickoff worked. The last one didn't work. Somehow not going for kickoff is that makes the kickoff work. I don't know how. We're like really good teammates here. My friend really hates Fortnite. I mean Rocket League. Like he likes Fortnite. I think I might have made him play Fortnite and then he was a bit more into it than I was. But yeah. But we, unluckily, we were right after the OG season. I think my brother played and then that got me to play or something. Maybe I just don't pair up with teammates well, because that could also just be it. Nice. I didn't think I could score. I'm literally a normal diamond. I don't know how we're winning 7-2. I don't know how they're not forcing it. I think this is the craziest score without a fourth. Oh damn. Mustache. Actually, no, I've seen 8-7 without a forfeit, but that's a 1v1 game. And I was in that game, and I think I won, and I was like very tough. Thing is, I don't remember when I lose, but I remember when I mean, I don't remember when I win, but I remember when I lose. So I'm always like, oh, I'm gonna lose on overtime, but the reality is I kind of win on overtime a lot as well. Do I want to break? I don't know. Let's play one more. I might want to break up. That was good. I heard actually Marvel Rivals is pretty complicated. It's not pretty. A lot of people like it. Yeah. But my friend was really annoyed to get the Marvel Rivals for like $50 when it's free now. You know that's way overpriced for a game. You know, Neo Dash isn't overpriced, but I guess there are games for $20 that aren't overpriced, but it's gonna be hard to find them actually. Neo Dash was a very big flop. I like it, but I don't know, it's a big flop. Not as good as Rocket League, but it is better than like some of the best games like CSGO, it's better than that. But obviously I'm biased because I don't like I don't like every popular game there is. And Neo Dash is definitely a good game for us. I hate to see that it has a very low average player count. Less than 1 now. But it does cost, actually it costs 70% off now, but it did cost $15. Apparently the demo went better than the actual games. Neo Dash demo was apparently a really big hitter there. But the actual game was a big flop. I did see a Twitch streamer here and there playing Neo Dash, but that's basically it. Damn. Okay. You know, if you just keep streaming a lot, you just will have to have a lot of viewers. If you do that a lot of days in a row. But I used to do that, I don't do that anymore. I didn't do it that much. I don't know. I didn't do it 5 hours I didn't do it 25 hours a day, which is what you're no, 25 hours a week, which is what you're supposed to do. There's no way you can do 24 hours a day or 25 hours a day. Do you like book a flight to Canada or something and then like, oh no, it's not, you have to like go back sometime and that's how you do 5 hours per day, but pretty not sustainable because the next day you're gonna need to go back another time zone and then can't do it anymore when you go to the edge, to the like, not the edge, but like there is technically a weird edge where like the time starts a day, like it's a day after. It's not an edge, but like on the map it is an edge where like the time zones start over, but the day after. Okay, that was good. I could have even scored. It's just that, of course, there are opponents that would prevent me from scoring. I can win. Galtube. Galtube. I don't know, that sounds something like something in Hebrew with an English accent, but I guess both of those are words, but not really. Good wave, that's what it means. Sure, yeah, you know what? Very good attempt. I'm not being sarcastic. This is a good attempt. Worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna think whether I should maybe do something else. But see you guys.